Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome to this new video which, as you've surely seen from the cover, is going to be pretty exciting. Because today, together with the great Robertone Nazionale from Emoto Garage Latina, a builder from YouTube Italy, by now, this label suits you. This is yours. We're going to install some pretty spicy components. So the work today will be particularly intense because we'll basically have to do a teardown. A complete disassembly of this beautiful Hypermotard 950 RVE, on which we've already started a series of jobs. To upgrade it, in the last episode we went and installed some nice Biturbo suspensions. Today we're increasing the performance, which the last
chassis is sorted, let's move on.
Performance that we had already started to glimpse. Last time with the bank.
And you're already starting off on the right foot, my friend.
Because we have a great engine, supercharged, right? With muscles.
Wide awake.
It's very, very awake. So today, even more so, I'm curious to get back on that test bench and see. In fact, after the mapping, after installing the exhaust I have here and the sprint filter, how much will we have gained? And how will the engine respond to all these upgrades? So let's start, as we usually do, by unboxing this nice big package. It arrived in the garage before the bike did.
Damn it.
Incredible. Just think how long I've had it. I was itching for it. We said it. It's him. That's it. There's nothing more to say. Sprint filter in the house, as usual. We've got a nice F185. It even says piece 1 of 1. This is exactly the main component we need to put here to make everything work properly.
This isn't the workshop manual, it's just instructions from the gospel.
This is the De Agostini Encyclopedia, covering the entire history of the motorcycle and its modern use.
Look at this packaging.
Here we are. Let's reveal the cards and immediately show what we've got.
Carbon fiber.
Terminioni.
All the small parts with mini springs and all that stuff. So,
let's begin with the main part.
you know why I did that? Because when I see a silencer cut like a slice of salami, for me
You're already running.
It's unbeatable.
Titanium end caps, a full exhaust system that will replace the original trophy one. It's the single one, the one that's mounted on the side, the high mount one.
Nice. Yeah, I know which one. Remember the Bambolotto suspension talk? So titanium carbon cup.
Wow, look at that, guys. Terminioni gave us some great emotions at ECMA last year. And this year, I could only confirm the choice once again. Always with them, meanwhile, Roberto is unpacking the titanium manifolds as usual. Look at this stuff. They're expensive, and there's a reason they're expensive, because last year's Street Fighter exhaust was something really special.
That one right there.
Really over budget. But look here.
We need to get moving, I feel it.
It makes sense. It really does. I am very curious also because I did some research when Terminioni said he'd send me this exhaust, but only sent the model, no photos or anything. I hoped it was him. Because when I bought the Hypermotard, I started looking for the first components, the exhausts and so on. And I think that's what everyone does. I went on YouTube, in fact, to listen to the sound of the different Terminionis, and I was hoping it would be this one. Hearing it live and writing it is very different from just watching a YouTube video.
In my opinion, it has a nice sound because when there's a silencer like this, it muffles a lot, so it's not annoying. Nice, deep, full body. This is the sound I expect.
Yes, obviously. The friends at Terminioni, working closely together with UpMap, have provided me again this year with their T800 Plus control unit to perform together with the specific connection cable for the Hypermotard's diagnostic port, the remapping of this engine. So since last year we did some tests on the UpMap map on the dyno you have over there in the booth. The map wasn't bad at all. And so,
No, absolutely not.
since the values were good, since everything could be harmonized well anyway.
It's a well-designed, well-developed package that works great.
So this time, even this year on this bike, I'm not going to have you make a dedicated map. I know you were itching to do it, but
There's that other one in the garage? No.
I'm saying it, not denying it. Another one will come that will change a lot because there will be a project around it.
Yeah, I saw the stories from a few days ago about what you're coming up with. I don't know anything. I'm in the dark.
So, having said that, Robbie, I think it's time for you to step in here.
I'll handle it this time. It's different from the street.
It's fast. Let's start some magic in cinema. Cleared out the whole big pan that was under here, which used to heat up quite a bit, the whole engine setup. Now we're going to remove the manifold from the horizontal cylinder, then move to the back and remove the manifold from the vertical cylinder. Now, can you confirm that for me?
I confirm.
Oh my, by now I know them too well. That's the face of someone who has a problem.
No, it's not a problem. Sometimes, for example, to remove this manifold, there's only one stud left.
Which one?
The upper one, which unfortunately can't be removed from underneath, right?
So?
Nothing yet. We need to take apart a bit more. He says...
I'll pick you up from the perch and show you why we had to go and uninstall everything.
There's the frame crossbar. It's really a bad spot.
For just one nut. We had to take apart the whole tank, which we would have had to do anyway to get to the air filter box. But you see, if then Roberto gives me a 4,000 euro bill.
Here it is. I don't make invoices. They're done over there, either by the magician or someone else.
The witches make the invoices. Let's always remember this anyway. Jokes aside, if the mechanic then asks you a lot for the exhaust distraction, this is the reason. Exhaust finally installed in all its beauty, and I'm finally a happy kid because I really wanted to install this exhaust by myself. I nearly followed through with the idea, but after seeing an online tutorial I realized it wasn't for me and stopped. But before hearing how it sounds, we need to go install the air filter. Most importantly, something is missing too, like the tank or fuel pump.
There's still a lot left to install.
Exactly, so for now it stays this way. Check out this insane filler neck, unbelievable.
No DBK, obviously.
We have the DB killer.
We already threw it in the grass.
And look how the tail gets slimmer. Then well, it's still disassembled now, but I assure you the effect is really beautiful. Let me know clearly down here in the comments if you agree with me. Also because honestly, I've never liked the double exhaust under the tail of the Hyper. But let's see how it performs on the test bench. It's a cathartic moment, isn't it? By the way, we just found out while putting the bike back together that the side panels can't be installed anymore because the original exhausts are missing. So the bike has really slimmed down nicely. Isn't that true?
Nice, the tail section looks sharp.
Hey! Let's rest the seat on this for a second to get an idea.
Yeah, I know, but I'm working here.
To understand, I'm peeling. Here he is. Here, take this, not this one. There it is. Okay, here we're good.
See.
Well.
Gentlemen, what can I say? I don't like the graphics, but...
That's it.
Do you like it?
This time I don't support you.
No, let's modify it. We can improve it. The exhaust really stands out.
I'll go get the needles.
She got really upset. The noise isn't very loud. I honestly expected it to be louder though. Not bad. Now let's warm it up a bit, then we'll go to a few small raves. What do you think?
This one barks.
Anyway, never any quiet stuff in my garage. After the sound test, it was finally time for us to try it on the bench. All the modifications we installed today with Roberto. And I remind you that the run we're about to do will be without the up map, so we can actually see if there are any improvements. No, Roberto.
Only with the components?
Only the components
exhaust and filter.
compared to the original configuration. It will be more, it will be less.
So last time we left off with 106 buckets on the wheel. We did, let's say, 3 throws, and we took the last one, which is the best performing one, just like we did last time. So we have the red curve, which represents the stock, and the green curve with full discharge F185 with the stock map. And the difference, we can see that from 3,000 revolutions per minute all the way to the limiter, the bike has only gained as a peak. We gained 2 horsepower. It's not a lot, but I mean, we're talking about a bike that's completely out of tune. So the fact that it already has...
It's still fine, it's still fine.
Did you get it? For example, at 7,000 RPM, we gained 4 horsepower.
From 98 we go to 102.
Also down here below 4,000 RPM,
it has more push.
we understand this better from the torque curve, where we see that it's a whole different story compared to how it was before. So this is just with the components.
Now let's go see, with the optimization done by the guys from UpMap, if and how both the torque curve and the power curve will turn out.
Yes, in my opinion, we'll also have more top end, because let's say in 5th gear if it's fully accelerated. But the throttle body tries to close the butterflies through the ride-by-wire. It doesn't give the engine the chance to express itself all the way to the limiter.
Perfect. Like, are we going to remap? Well, you already know it, because I already showed it to you. Properly introduced it together with Roberto on last year's Street Fighter project. But it's still the same one, the T800 Plus control unit that goes together with the original engine control unit, with the bike's original control unit, creating this union that will bind them together forever. We connect directly, thanks to the cable always provided by the guys at UpMap, directly to the bike's diagnostic port. In this way, the LED on the T800 control unit will start flashing, which basically means it's active, it's on. At this point, all we have to do is take the phone, turn on the bike's dashboard, and follow the instructions given by the UpMap application. The whole configuration is guided step by step. It's really impossible to make a mistake. And I'm ready right now. To write the map I just downloaded from the store, all I need to do is tape install, confirm it, follow the procedure, and then proceed. Right now, as you can see on the screen, a bar is loading at the bottom and here on the bike. While I'm talking, it's working on writing the mapping to the original engine control unit. I want to point out, while it's finishing, that the process is completely reversible, because through the phone, we'll have the possibility to reload the original map into the engine control unit whenever we want. The procedure, anyway, is now finished. Now we restart the dashboard, so we turn it off and on, and the procedure will be completed. If everything went correctly, here we should see racing. There it is, ready.
Go!
Test at the start. Finale. Let's see how many horsepower there will be, and especially if we'll exceed 110. That's an extremely high number for a Hypermotard 950. So how did it go?
The bike has improved, but let's say we shouldn't focus on the absolute peak.
Okay.
First, it's a rocket of a bike.
Okay.
So the use is quite different from usual, from what we've always experienced with a 200 horsepower bike. The sport bike. You need to understand all this as well. The bike has a response when you touch the throttle that's really impressive because it accelerates quickly. And as for full load, so when launching at full load, we have this situation. So let's remember that the red is total stock, the green is with the components, and the blue is with the UpMap 800. So we can see that in the mid-low range, it has improved significantly. By quite a lot.
By quite a lot.
Here it stayed more or less the same, around 565. It picked up a little bit here at the highest peak. In numerical terms, this is the situation. We ended with 109 and 42.
We almost reached 110.
We could have made it a round number, but let's say we got close.
Close, it's still a motorcycle? With an engine already. Stripped down quite a bit. And you were also telling me off cam with a particular kind of electronics to manage.
Yes, let's say it's not exactly easy in the sense that it doesn't
give in.
Exactly, it doesn't give in. That's the right word.
And so clearly, guys, then we squeezed out whatever we could with the mapping, calibrating everything properly, like we always tell you that the map. The recalibration is used to harmonize
the entire torque curve. Here, we can clearly see that the usable range is basically 3,000 to 7,000, 3,000 to 7,000.
Damn it.
That's the area where you should use this bike, here.
Exactly, that's what it's for.
I mean, at 4,000 revolutions per minute, just to talk about numbers, because people like to talk about numbers. At the end of the day, those are what really matter, right? You had a torque of 8.28 kilogram meters, and now we've gone up to 9.52, a whole kilogram more of torque. That thing there.
Damn it.
Unicycle required, you know?
Even before, I wasn't down there.
As I said, let's not focus on full load. This launch is already in 5th gear. When you drive it, whether you're in 2nd or 3rd gear, you still have to manage the throttle. The bike feels much more responsive with a completely different push compared to how it was before.
That said, as usual, I'm off. To close up in this booth, how many video endings has it seen?
Yeah, quite a few. Come on.
I've known Roberto for about 6 years. This booth has been here for 4, and in the end, I don't know how many video endings it's seen. Anyway, that being said, as usual, I want to thank good old Roberto in Moto Garage for all the hospitality and especially the professional installation service. I want to thank Mignoni for providing the exhaust and sprint filter for the F185 filter. We don't talk about it much here. It's hidden, you don't see it much, but it does a lot, especially for the performance boost. And this time also to the friends at UpMap. That's all from Freccia Verde Roberto. I'll see you in the next video.